Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome back to another video. Just gonna keep this video simple. As always, I'm just gonna give you guys another market breakdown. But before that, I just wanna tell you guys an update. I entered a trade yesterday. Let me show. Where did I enter the trade? Oh yeah. So on GBP USD, I entered a trade yesterday. I took a loss. Price wigged me out to go into my direction. I was looking for buys. I was looking for buys on GBP USD. I think I entered somewhere around here. Oh, it was that trade that I told you guys on the previous video. So you guys remember on the previous video I said as soon as price breaks above this line, right? And then I waited for a pullback, and then I had like my position was like somewhere around here. Yeah, and then I had my stop loss. I think at the by this low, by this week here, and then price came to stop me out. I got wicked out, went in my direction. I entered another trade today on GU. Buys again. I I had a similar thingy, so let me show you. So I think it was around, yeah. So I had a line like, let me just drop down to a 5 minute just so I can explain this properly. So price came approached this high right here. So I told myself that as soon as price closed above this line, basically above this high right here. So I was looking at this high, and the moment price started to break and close above, I put my stops to break even. Price came and it took my stop loss, and now it's doing whatever right now, because right now we are in Asia. It's the Asian session, so it might just consolidate for a while, but I still believe it's gonna probably come to these highs here, because there is really nothing. Price is not telling me that it's gonna go down. There is no sell confirmations or anything to say that okay, the bias has shifted from buys to sell. So I still believe that it might reach here. Uh, I entered another trade today, guys. I also got stopped out. This was because of spread, dog. So on my broker, well, not my broker, but on the demo that I'm trading, the spread it just came for my stop loss, dog. Spread chowed me on this Euro GBP trade. I could have still been in and floating in profits, but that's cool though. That's cool, guys. That's cool. It's like these little like stop outs. Like I don't understand, dog. Like the market like just does some funny things sometimes, dog. Like you'd enter position and then it's like spread takes you out, you know, or the market would come to your stop loss then go straight to your direction. It's like petty shit, dog. You get, but it's fine. You just have to move on. You get, but then let me quickly give you guys a look, guys. Remember I said on the previous video as well, GBP CHF is probably gonna come and give us a retest to this zone here and then start selling. I missed my entry. Well, I didn't miss my entry. I didn't like get any entry confirmation, to be honest. Like there was really nothing, bro. There was really nothing for me to that confirmed that this thing is gonna sell. I could have sold as soon as price gave me this wick, but then it was also um was this respecting bullish structure, so that was also tricky, dog. So I didn't enter no trade here. and look, straight to TP, bro. Straight to TP, bro. It's like the ones you enter, dog, they just be doing some funny shit, and then the ones you don't enter, they go straight to your TP, dog. I don't know. My timing of um yeah, my entry timing is just bad, dog. It's horrible. And I don't know what I need to change. How do I fix, like, if you know how to time your entries, please don't hesitate. Help a brother out. Help a brother out, because I can see the direction. I can tell where this thing is gonna go. It's just the timing of my entries is off. Off. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad week. But then, anyways, let me. Yeah, that was a young, you know, that was a young vent. But then let me give you guys an analysis. So I still believe that the dollar index will sell on the 4 hour. I still believe that we might come and fill this gap that it created on Monday. Was this on Monday? This was on the 5th. This was last week, most. Yeah. So yeah, this was last week Monday's gap. So I think the market's gonna probably the market's gonna come fill in this gap before shooting to the upside. I could be wrong. If it doesn't reach there, um, I'm expecting a change of character pattern. So I'm not gonna look to buy this thing until it gets here by until it reaches my zone. But if by any chance, right, I get a change of character pattern on a high time frame, like for example, you see how the 15-minute is giving us bearish structure. If price were to ever give me to, let's say price was to break this high, creating a change of character pattern on the 15, I'm just gonna wait for a pullback and then start looking to buy the dollar index if this was to happen before it reaches my zone. So yeah, that's the dollar index for me. It's nothing really, special about the thingy, but um let me check the daily. Let's see something. But guys, let's also not forget, right? On the daily time frame, we are still bearish, because you guys can clearly see the daily time frame is looking bearish. So this could be a pullback. This bullish move here, this could just be a pullback. And then the market, once it gets it, might not even respect this gap and just violate, or give us like that low pullback and then start violating and start continuing with the daily um bearish trend. So with that being said, um what am I expecting tomorrow? Not tomorrow, guys, it's Friday today, actually. Today is Friday, so probably not gonna trade. But then what I'd like to see for the dollar index is a deeper pullback. This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting price to come and then give us something like this. Get me? So I'm expecting price to come into the zone and then before continue with the sells to the gap. So yeah, this let me go to GBP USD, guys. I am bearish. I'm still bearish, and I did explain on the previous video. You guys can clearly see the structure is bearish, so in a pullback. Now I'm expecting more sells, probably next week or today, later. We'll see. Um, so yeah, guys, let me explain how I managed this trade, right? this GBPUSD. So I saw the bullish structure on the 1 hour. So I saw that price is still um it's still creating bullish structure, right? By bullish structure, you guys know high, low, higher high, and then I waited for a pullback, and then I anticipated that price is gonna come to these highs at least. You know, the reason why I put my stops to break even is because if we look at the 4 hour, I still took I still, yo guys, my English is bad though. Is it? Yeah, I still took to account. Is that how you say it? But then at the back of my mind, right, I knew that we are at we are in a pullback phase. This buy move, this upward move here is just a pullback, right? It's a pullback of this. mm, sh- No, did it disconnect? What's going on? Did it? Okay, it's true. Okay, sharp. So guys, I had at the back of my mind, I knew that okay, we know that on the daily, right? The daily slash the 4 hour, the structure is what's going on? What's going on, dog? Can I please? Can I please? May I please? May I please? Right. So the reason why I was very like I wouldn't say strict, but I was not I didn't hesitate to put my stops to break even is because I knew that okay, from a swing POV, we are in a bearish trend, right? So this upward move is just a pullback. So because price could just respect this zone here and continue with the bearish trend. So that's why as soon as I saw that price is breaking structure to the upside, which was these highs here, I was like, okay, let me protect my capital and put stops to break even in case anything might happen. That price might just decide that you know what, you know, it's not gonna continue with the buy trend. It's gonna, start selling. Then I know that I protected my capital. So that's the reason why. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have still had my stop loss around these lows until it started like until I was just gonna let the trade like do its thing, most probably. You get me? But then yeah, that's how I managed this trade. But yeah, to me this was a fire trade though. Fire trade. What do I see? What is my forecast? I still feel like this move is still gonna continue up. Unless I start seeing lows getting broken, there is nothing for me to say, There is really nothing for me to say. But from a swing POV, I'm still bearish. I believe that price is gonna start pushing to the downside probably next week. For me to say that I'm gonna be bullish from a swing point of view, this high needs to get violated. I need to see a violation of this high. What are you doing? For my bias to switch to bulls, this high needs to get violated, bro. And yeah, let's go to EU. Euro USD. Euro USD still bearish as well. We also bearish this side. Um, we do see that okay, Euro USD is on the smaller time frames. We are still printing bullish structure. So for me to start selling because of the swing doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. So it's just a waiting game for now, guys. You guys can clearly see we have this gap as well here. Now the gap has been filled though. Has it? Let me go to a low time frame. Oh shit. Yep. We've got a gap that needs to still be filled, just like GU. Is it GU? No, just GU have a gap. No, it doesn't. Probably does. Oh, GU doesn't have a gap. It's the dollar index. But then yeah, there's a gap here. EU has a gap that still needs to be filled, so there's a high chance that we might come for the gap before looking to sell. So we're just gonna have to wait, bro. We're just gonna have to wait. Price is still forming bullish structure as fuck. Low, high, low, high. We anticipate a pullback, and then you know there's really nothing else to do but wait. I don't even think I'm gonna trade today. I don't think so. Euro GBP, guys, the Euro GBP. I strongly believe that this thing is still gonna push to the upside. We might end up reaching these highs. You know, I am very confident with buys on Euro GBP, and it might even come today. The move might even give us like an impulse. Okay, today is crazy though, but probably next week or in the next 2 weeks, price might like just be here, dog. Because I am very bullish here, and I will look for more opportunities to buy this thing. You know, nah, this thing is bullish, bro. But I also might be wrong as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But then, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not okay though. The fact that price wick like it came all the way here because of spread, bro. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I know as traders, you're not supposed to be emotional, but I ain't get. This one didn't. Was not nice though. This one was not nice, But then I didn't revenge trade or anything. I'm not gonna do that. But guys, I won't lie. This was a fire trade, bro. This one was fire. Cause I remember during the day, I saw this yesterday. I saw this sweep here. I was like, nah, this move here. This is a sweep of this low because let me show you guys. Let me show y'all, bro. Because if you look at this structure here, oh guys, I'll cook this analysis here. Price was creating a bearish structure, right? We tapped into our zone and then we started breaking this high with this impulsive move, creating a what? A change of character pattern, right? And then price came, created a low, and then when it came to create a high, this low did not break this high. So price created a lower high. You get me? So I saw this low as when price is starting to push to the downside. I was like, there's a high chance that this move is just to liquidate people that are here. Is it to liquidate? But it's gonna come to grab liquidity that's probably resting below these lows here before shooting to the upside. So this is around New York. This was around New York. So I saw that price. Nah, dog. It's still with like price. The fact that price came and gave me a wick below this low, I didn't see it as like a change of character or anything because I knew that okay, bullish structure is still being respected, right? Because it's just a pullback before um let me say it like this: bullish structure is still being respected. Why? Because we're still within this range between this low and this high, right? So this low did not cause a break of this high. So the range we are trading within is still from this to this. So whatever happens here, price could do whatever the hell it wants to do in between this low and this high. That's just internal structure. You get me? But then we still got our change of character pattern. You guys can clearly see, right? And then this is just a pullback, gave us a deeper pullback basically, and then now we expecting an impulse to the upside. You get? So I'm still bullish on this thing, dog. Like I'm very this is a setup I'm very confident in, that I'm sure by the time I wake up, dog, it's gonna be somewhere like here, probably by London tomorrow, well today. But then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. GBPCHF, and the reason why I'm also saying that I'm confident with the buys is also the fact that GBPCHF is, nah, though, this thing is also gonna sell. It's bearish, bearish, and also this is let me just keep quiet, bro. Like I'm very confident that we are probably gonna come for these lows here on GBPCHF. Let me go to the weekly, bro. Of the weekly, dog. How do I fix this now? Ah, break of structure, price came to the downside, pullback. Now it's coming down. Ah, guys, this low also got violated. Ah, guys, let me check the monthly, dog. I'm sure there's an analysis for the month. Easy. Look at the monthly, dog. It's like we're following the monthly trend. The monthly trend is bearish. Look, this is just clean bearish structure right here. Bearish structure, dog. Ah, this thing is still gonna sell, dog. It's still gonna sell. But then, yeah, this is my, guys. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Um, yeah, tough week, dog. Tough week. Did I even take a winning trade this week? I think I took one winning trade, and then the rest, L's, bro. L's, L's. But then that's cool. They still, yeah. We'll see what happens next week, guys. We'll see what happens next week. I'm not expecting today to give me like any hectic moves or anything, but I would have loved for my trades to, to have not been stopped out. But then, what could I have done? That was above me. So, guys, this is the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, man.